Hey guys, it's Steph here with Crafty Ladybug. Today we're going to talk about a couple items that are in our beach series, and we're going to begin the beach series with the beach chair. This is going to be the first item that I'm releasing in the beach series. It is a beach chair that we're going to make on one loom, and I've got the matching dad that's going to go with it perfectly. So here's our beach Bob. And Bob has got hair on the back of his head, as well as a cute little pair of swimming trunks. His daughter, Beach Bree. We've got a littler version of our mom, and this is going to be, once again, hair on the back of their head. The hair is something that I started on the back of the head with Prince Eric and Ariel. So if you want to see other items with the hair, different styles of hair, check those out. But our Bree has got her little beach pail as well as her rake and her shovel. So that's going to be on my channel very soon. The beach umbrella to coordinate with the whole entire beach theme. And here we have got our beach mama, little Barbie, beach Barbie, and her beach mat. And then Boogie Board Billy over here on his little mini boogie board. And once again, Billy has got hair on the back of his head as well as a cute pair of little shorts. But these are going to be some great items that you would love to complete to finish off your beach series. It's Steph here with Crafty Ladybug. Today we're going to try to make some sand for a little pail for our beach. This is something I have not tried before, so I'm doing this on camera. And we'll see if it works in the end. I will keep you posted. But if my thinking is correct, we will just need some ELMER's glue, the liquid kind, and a random assortment of mixed colored browns, tans, yellows, pinks. Any color will really work to make your sand. Let's give this a try. I'm going to open up my glue, which probably is stuck, as most glues are around our houses. And I'm just going to squeeze out onto a piece of wax paper, kind of a puddle. Give it a little bit of shape and see what happens. Let's just do kind of that kind of shape. I'm going to zoom in real quick so we can get a better shot of that. So it's just like a little blob of glue on a sheet of wax paper. And now my next thing that I'm going to do is to take just a random assortment of bands, maybe one of each color that you have. Give those a good stretch and tug and pull. And let's just cut those in half with a pair of scissors. Cut that in half. And then let's just try to trim our little ends into our puddle. If they don't land in the puddle, that's okay. I'm going to try to scrape them inside. And this might take quite a few bands. I'm really, as I said, not sure. I've never done this before. But we're just going to give this a try and see if it works. If it does, great. If not, okay, I'll delete the video and you'll never see it. I'm just going to continue to cut very thin, tiny little pieces of bands. When you get down to the end, be sure not to cut your finger. I have some scissors that I use when I do my paper crafting and card making classes and things. So I don't want you to cut your fingers. If you get down too little and you don't want to cut anymore, just throw them away. Throw away the big pieces. Looks like I'm still going to need a few. Get it to kind of collect more towards the center. Just sort of pick up and shove it in towards the center. Yep, we're going to need some more bands. So just going to grab another selection of bands and stretch them out some. Cut them in half. Or just cut the tip off right there and continue to snip. And just keep doing that until you get the amount of sand that you want in your little collage of sand. And then once the glue dries, it should be a nice kind of pile of sand there that we can set our bucket on top of. You could probably even glue your bucket in there if you wanted. That piece didn't work so well for me. Got some little extras there that are big. They're too big for you. You can either take your scissors, just cut them up on the wax paper if they're too big. Once again, just going to shift it in towards there. And we will let that dry. Just gonna push them in a little bit, corners in. I'll let that dry and we'll come back and see if that works. But my kind of main goal is just to prop the bucket up next to it so that it looks like the sand has spilled out over the bucket, and we will see if that works for me. Hope it does. Cross your fingers and we'll be back to find out. All right guys, we're back. Our glue is dried. It actually took overnight for me, so be prepared to twiddle your thumbs for a little while and wait. It did take a lot longer to dry than I thought. I am now ready to attempt to peel it off the wax paper. I've already started in a little spot down here. I'm not gonna lie, I was too curious. So I just took my fingernail and started to lift the glue up off the wax paper. And it seems to be coming up pretty good. Let's see how this happens. I'm just still taking my finger. Let's try giving it a little pull. And I am just steady pulling. Slowly, slowly, and slowly, and let's see what happens. I think it's worked. Got a little extra piece of wax paper here. I'm just gonna peel that back a little bit. I think it did. Guys, I think the sand worked. Does look a little rough around the edges. Probably work better if the glue was more clumped in a big, larger clump. But guess what, guys? That is awesome. Now we have sand. Ooh, now I get to make a lot more. How about that? Sand spilling out of our bucket onto the beach. From the beach. Our beach bucket and our sand. So cool. If you guys make any sand, post it at hashtag CLB Beach Sand and let me see what your sand creations look like. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.